And it's happy time, people. Therefore, it's time for Yay or Nay. It's the little game where everybody wins. Anyway, in New York City, NYPD Commissioner Bill Bratton is considering granting amnesty to 1.2 million low-level criminal offenders. Mr. Bratton wants those with outstanding warrants from small crimes like disorderly conduct, drinking in public, and others to be dismissed. Critics say that it opens the door for lawbreakers. Yay or nay, Rick, should the city grant amnesty?
It's a little more subtle than that. I think what he's got in mind is the instance of somebody who let their dog off the leash for a few seconds to clean up the
which I do every day.
Right, and end up getting a ticket and they don't show up in court. There's a subtlety to it. It is a tricky one. We have to wait and see how this fleshes out.
Heather?
I'm a qualified yay. I agree with Rick, but I do think that it is the wave of the future. You know, we're talking about trying to reform our criminal justice system. This is a way, and I'm a big fan of Commissioner Bratton, so I will go yay.
Interesting.
That's a very heavy backup.
Yeah, right. I'm a yay as well on this, as long as here the devil is in the details, because fair beating is not, that's theft. There should be no amnesty. Mm-hmm. Let dog off the leash to clean up the poop. Right. Grow up. It's not a big deal. So I think here it's really going to be who's on the list, what offenses are on the list. Generally, good idea.
I would have been arrested at least 17 times for not.
We could arrange
We'll
it.
visit you in jail.
Arrange it, really.
Yeah, we can make that happen.
Okay, sometimes you just don't have those bags on you. Anyway, enjoy your dinner. How would you like this job added to your LinkedIn page? The Saudi government has a wonderful job opportunity if you're a complete sadist. The country now looking for 8 capital punishment executioners. Details of the gig include: must be prepared to implement the rule of murder by Islamic law after the issuance of the Islamic ruling. So if you're ready to dish out the usual beheadings and stonings and other medieval forms of torture and death in the name of Islamic rule, there's a job waiting for you. Will Saudi Arabia have a problem filling these positions, Ricky?
How are the dental benefits?
Outstanding, I would think.
Well, in that case, 2 of us couldn't have the job anyhow, could we?
So that's a nay.
You two can consider it.
Thank you.
I think Brad and I are out on this one.
You know what? I just think it's crazy that they're one of our biggest allies, and yet they're advertising for this type of job. I think that and then they'll probably find plenty of people to fill it.
Yeah, I actually looked on LinkedIn today, executioner, and only stuff for wrestling came up. Yeah, anyway, Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, I've never eaten there, has done the impossible. They raised their iconic spokesperson, Colonel Sanders, from the dead.
Howdy, folks, this is Big Colonel Sanders, and this is my mandolin band. Is mandolin music still America's favorite kind of music? That's a trick question. Of course it is. I'm back, America.
Interesting. It's like Bill Clinton with a goatee.
That's a big commercial.
Right? Fascinating. Yeah. So, do you like the new Daryl Hammond-led Kentucky Fried Chicken? Because you're warm with the Bill Clinton parts, the guy who plays Clinton on Saturday Night Live.
Unqualified, yay.
Agreed. I'm nostalgic. I'm a yay.
Yeah, no, not so much. And I don't think most people are going to know. I'm not so much. I don't think most people are going to know what exactly that is. I mean, you got to remember, this is generational.
It's true, Brad.
Totally yay. Much better to have the Colonel than KFC. Yeah. Personalize it. I like it, and I grew up with him, so he's back.
It's true. I really never have had Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Neither have I.
It's just,
but I can still love the Colonel.
No.
Oh, I've had tons of it.
I still love the Colonel.
I don't eat it anymore.
Anyway, we gotta go. Rugby is a sport loved by the world over, and some rugby players are now taking cues from showboating American sports legends like Terrell Owens, Deion Sanders, Allen Iverson for acting out during games. Check out this guy.
Scores his
200th try, for example. Caused a little stir after he scored during a recent match. Okay, everything's going normal. Takes the Sharpie out, just like Terrell Owens did against Seattle back in, what was that, 2003? But then he decides, I'm going to sign the camera as well, which is also done by American sports people. Here is the only problem. Come back on me, ladies and gentlemen. See my phone here? It's got a little protective shield, okay, to make sure that, my fingerprints don't get on it and all that fun stuff. And most cameras in America do. The problem is this one did not. And it cost that camera, then therefore, at least whoever owned it, $100,000 because you'll never be able to get those markers off again.
Was it insured?
Wasn't insured. Well, that's the question. Should he have to pay for it? Yay, nay, nay?
Yay. Pay for it.
Yes.
Yay, if it wasn't insured.
All right. That'll do it for today. Stay tuned for Newsmax Prime with J.D. Hayward. Special guest Governor Pataki talks about his presidential aspirations. Good night.